President Biden is attempting to check former President Trump's executive privilege in regard to White House visitor logs from the January 6th Capitol riot.
How did the Cleveland Cavaliers' two All-Stars do in a close Eastern Conference matchup with the Hawks? I'll recap the game later on in my sports report.
And if you're an organ donor, you may be able to save some money. We have more details on that and more as your news in a flash starts right now.
This is TV2 News.
Good morning, Portage County. Thank you so much for joining us this Wednesday morning. I'm Halena Sepulveda.
And I'm Matt Crawley. We start with breaking news. Terrace Hall is coming down.
Majority of the construction for the Gateway Master Plan has been underway this week, and happening right now, Terrace Hall is getting knocked down.
That's right, Halena. Construction crews demolished the roof of the former Global Education building and are expected to continue throughout the day.
Be sure to tune in tonight at 6 for TV2's exclusive update on the Gateway Master Plan. Changes for graduate student programs were approved in a faculty senate hearing on Monday. One change includes the renaming and reconstructing of the Division of Graduate Studies. The new graduate college will provide grad students with their own space and programs unique to their needs. The meeting also introduced a GPA acceptance reduction from the program, dropping from 3.0 to a minimum of 2.75, which is consistent with other universities in Ohio.
After a 7-year delay, the Haven of Portage County is finally expected to open its doors. The $1.6 million project began in 2015 and was delayed due to a lack of funding. Fundraisers such as raffle dinners and themed galas helped the Haven raise $150,000, which it will now use to provide shelter to homeless individuals in the Kent and Ravenna areas. The homeless population is estimated to include over 100 individuals and is still increasing.
An officer from East Cleveland has been placed on administrative leave after a video surfaced of the officer kicking a suspect who was kneeling on the ground with his hands behind his back. The incident took place after police were called to a restaurant where a man was allegedly behaving aggressively towards customers. The suspect was escorted to the hospital in handcuffs by officers, and the video footage is under internal review.
Several counties here in Northeast Ohio are seeing lower transition rates of COVID-19 and are no longer considered to have a high rate of coronavirus transmission. Cuyahoga, Huron, Medina, Summit, and Stark counties join Geauga, Lake, and Holmes counties as areas with substantial spread status. The Centers for Disease Control looks at new total cases and percentage of positive cases over a 7-day period to determine the transmission rate.
Good morning, Portage County. We are going to be having some warm weather the next few days. So currently in Kent right now it is 46 degrees and it feels like it is 39. The dew point is at 26 degrees with the winds coming from the south at 16 miles per hour. Humidity is at 50% today, so it may feel a little muggy outside, and the visibility is around 10 miles. Going to the hourly forecast. At 6 a.m. We started off with some colder weather, around 39 degrees, and it was partly cloudy. So around lunchtime at noon, it's going to jump up to 49 degrees and be partly cloudy. And then at 6 p.m. tonight, it's going to warm up a lot with some cloudy skies at 52 degrees. Looking at the Ohio temperatures. So in the Akron area, Northeast Ohio, it is around 46 degrees. Steubenville is 50, Athens 48, Columbus 48, Lima 45, Dayton 50, and Cincinnati 52. All right. And that's all for now, everyone. Make sure to wear your raincoats the next few days and to watch out for icy conditions.
President Joe Biden has blocked former President Donald Trump's request to stop the House probe from obtaining White House visitor logs from the January 6th Capitol riot. President Biden is ordering for the release of those documents and other records to the House Select Committee 15 days after notifying Trump, who claimed the records are part of executive privilege.
The family of comedian Bob Saget has filed a lawsuit in the hopes of blocking some records related to his death investigation in Orlando, Florida. Saget's widow and 3 daughters filed the lawsuit Tuesday against Orange County Sheriff John Mina and the District 9 Medical Examiner's Office. The lawsuit is looking to keep some death investigational records private, including photographs, video recordings, audio, and autopsy information.
Now we transition to the latest on the tension between Ukraine and Russia. Russia's claim of withdrawing some troops following drills around Ukraine has been met with skepticism from Western leaders, who have called for proof, saying that they have not seen any evidence of withdrawals beginning. An apparent cyber attack has hit Ukraine's defense ministry, armed forces, and 2 banks on Tuesday. It was not clear immediately who was responsible.
We now transition to Beijing as Russian figure skater.
And now, your TV2 Sports Report.
Good morning, Portage County. I'm Brady Hamilton, and let's check out some Cavs and Kent State men's basketball.
Here, the Cleveland is
The Cavs head to Atlanta to take on Trae Young and the Hawks. Here in the first round, passes out to Kevin Love, who splashes the deep 3 as Love had 21 points off the bench. And look at Darius Garland with the move here. Lob City here to Evan Mobley, who had another double-double in this game. And ooh, what another filthy move by Garland, who drives in and makes a tough floater over Capella. And in a battle between All-Stars, Trae Young answers back here with a huge step-back 3. Trae Young is taking over here, and early in the fourth, Rondo finds Grandpa Kev once again, who hits another big shot. The old veteran showed up big time in this one. And look at Kevin Love go as he burns DeAndre Hunter for the finish at the rim. The Cavs go down 3. And the Hawks were able to hold on to this one as Trae Young knocks down the 3, and the Hawks win 124-116. The Kent State men's basketball team kept their winning streak going on Tuesday night against MAC opponent Toledo. The Golden Flashes were led by Sincere Carey, who had 23 points coming off of the bench. Malik Jacobs was also a huge factor in this one with 14 points and 6 rebounds. The duo helped lead the Flashes to a tremendous defensive effort, holding them to a season-low 59 points. The bench was a story in this one as they outscored Toledo's bench 52-1. This is the 7th win in a row for Kent State as they are now 3rd place in the MAC. That's all I have for sports today. I'm Brady Hamilton, and let's go back to Halena and Matt at the desk.
All right, Brady, thank you. Well, this is a pretty neat story coming out of Reno, Nevada, as deputies are giving out warnings instead of tickets to organ donors who break minor traffic laws. It's another way that officers are giving their thanks to those willing to give back to others.
Thank you so much for joining us this morning for our Wednesday FlashCast.
To keep up with TV2's up-to-date coverage, follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at KentWire.com. I'm Matt Corrali.
And I'm Halena Sepulveda. Have a great day, Portage County.
This is Portage County's TV2, broadcasting from the campus of Kent State University. Streaming online at KentWire.com.
Brush, brushy, brush, brushy, brush, brush your teeth. Every day and every night. Now it's your parents' turn. Here's what you gotta do. Let them have your toothbrush so that they can brushy brush your teeth. Great job, you're almost done. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. Help your teeth stay healthy. Brushy brush with a grown-up every day.
Danse, balance, suis la cadence, ondule bien tes hanches, au bal du dimanche.
You didn't give up on sex. Don't give up on birth control either. There are more methods than you think. Find yours at bedsider.org.